April 14th. STSS trying to pump up. Let's take a look at SNGX again, still pulling down. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. We'll see if SNGX wants to pop here again. Run back up to $3. Good morning. Andy, good morning. Not a lot of news out this morning. For those of you wondering, we haven't had a whole lot of news. Tracy, good morning. Kathy, good morning there in YouTube. Simon, good morning. Not a lot of news out there. Money, good morning. Bob, good morning. Well, STSS has pushed up. It's up about 80%. It's trying right now to push up a little bit. Be very cautious with that one. SGN pushed up nice this morning in early pre-market trading. PTN popped real nice on a little press release this morning, but it didn't last long. It was up, down, and back up again, and now it's crawling back down again. VERV, V-E-R-V, was another one this morning. That one is still pushing up. Volume is starting to come in on this one, VERV. We were alerted to this one a little bit earlier this morning. Who mentioned that one? We got to give credit where credit is due here. Who mentioned VERV? That would be Bonfire Rob. Bonfire Rob. VKTX. It's halted development of new weight loss drug. I think that's not going to be good. ARTL. Let's take a look at that. ARTL. Not much volume there on that one. It did pop up a few pennies. Looks like it went up just a little bit, about 5 cents, but not much volume there. THTX third is going up a little bit, but I would caution you on that one. You don't want to get stuck in that one. RX pushing up this morning. RX volume starting to build. That one's pushing up. Let's go back and look at VERV again. VERV, VERV. VERV Therapeutics. This one's pushing up. Watching it on the 1 minute chart. It's gone from 325 to 439 since 7 o'clock this morning. It's at 440, 443 on the ask. Kind of bouncing all over the place. But that one's had a nice move since 7 o'clock. Volume's just now starting to pick up. It's been pretty light since 7. Not much volume in that stock. Let's see. AREB, American Rebel. Now this one pushed up real nice at 7 o'clock as well. Went from about $6.43 to $8.31. And it did it in about 10 minutes. So it moved very quickly at 7 o'clock. It's trying to curl back up now. We'll see if this gets back over $8 a share. We hope that one pushes over 8. That would be nice. Get it on a nice little run above 8. Let's go back and look at VERV, Verve. VERV. Boy, Verve is taking a beating at the moment. Nice little climb up, crash down to 349. It is all over the place. I mean, it is. The press release on Verve was they announced positive initial data from the Heart-2 Phase 1 clinical trial. So it's a Phase 1, just positive initial data on a Phase 1 clinical trial, which in of itself is not that great of news. It's not the kind of news we're looking for necessarily, but it has had a nice run up. We can't deny that. It has pushed up really nice this morning on that news, but I don't think it's the kind of news that it's going to sustain any kind of a climb today at all. Palatine Technologies, PTN. This one had a press release this morning. They got a delisting notification from the New York Stock Exchange, and they put out a press release this morning saying they were going to appeal that notice. And of course, when that came out, it popped up pretty decently from 19 cents to 42 cents. So it went over 100% on that press release. But as you can see on it now, it's pulled all the way back to where it started. And we're seeing that a lot this morning with these stocks. They're pumping up really, really nice, getting some pretty good starts on them, and then they're just falling apart. So we're looking for something, a press release here that's going to have some meat to it, something that's undeniably good, that's going to push the stock price up and let it stay up and give everybody an opportunity to get in, give everybody an opportunity to get out at a nice, healthy level. That's what we're looking for. These quick rides up only to have them come down so fast that's where you get caught on these penny stocks. You get in just a little bit too late and you don't have a chance to get out because it falls so quickly. Genoa, good morning, Jeff. Love the haircut. Oh, thank you. Yeah, got my hairs cut yesterday. THTX. Still trying to curl up. Be nice to see that break that 250 again. That would be sweet. Had a nice climb Friday. THTX, nice climb on Friday. Climbed up even more in after hours on Friday. Had a nice run and leveled off here this morning. Dropped a little bit. So maybe we'll get a continuation from Friday. Let's hope. Let's see if that gets a nice continuation. Maybe runs up over $3 today at some point. PRQR has a new CFO. Eddie cannot go live in Zoom. Eddie, there's another person. Bob mentioned that he wasn't able to get in either. It kept pulling up the subscription page. I'm going to have to take a look at that this morning when I get done. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That has to do with the web service provider that I use. There's obviously a glitch in that on their server. So, and I don't know what's causing it because I don't deal with their servers. But I will take a look at it. I promise you that. I'll take a look. And if I have to send them a email or call their customer service, I'll get to the bottom of it. Let's see. Let's go back and look at Verve again. Verve, come on, baby. Push back up over 450. We got close. Sal had the same issue. Huh. Now, Jose, here's just a heads up. Jose is saying he had the same problem this morning. And what he did was go to Instagram and he clicked on the website link that I have on Instagram, and when it pulled him to the website, he was able to get in. That's kind of weird, and it shouldn't be that way, but it worked for him. So maybe you guys could try that. Let me know if that works. Or try another browser. If you have a different browser, try a different browser. Josie. I said Jose. It's Josie. I misread it. Sorry about that. Josie. My apologies. I misread it. We have a Jose in here as well, and I just glanced at it and read it wrong. Verve, still trying. THRD, that's not going to go anywhere today. AREB, American Rebel. Kinnick, how old are you? I am 62 years old. I am an old guy. OPTT. Now, we've traded that one several times. So some of you that are watching on TikTok that tried to get into the live stream this morning, at least one of you, try to go over to Instagram and click the link to go to the website from Instagram to the website and see if it lets you in. Okay, Bob's in. Worked on another browser. Okay, well, Bob got in by switching browsers. That is bizarre to me. Now, I'm not a computer guy, but I don't know why trying to log into a website would work on one browser, but it doesn't work on another browser. That just seems kind of odd. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a computer guy, so I'm the wrong guy to ask. But I'm glad you're in, Bob. I'm glad that worked. Todd said he had the same problem. He just refreshed the page and it worked. So there you go. Brandon says, clear your cache. Tatum, good morning. Been a hot minute coming live from Crab Island. Where's Crab Island? East Burned. Richard from TikTok. Ah, okay, good deal. Bikini Bottom. Destin, okay. Boy, we got some jokesters on here this morning. Jason, thank you. All right, let's go back and look at Verve. Look at Verve, V-E-R-V. Been following this one. Not bad move so far. From 7 o'clock, 325 to 468 so far. So not a bad little move. 479. Not bad. Bull. Now, we had a lot of people played Bull this morning. B-U-L-L. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that stock or not, but we had a lot of folks playing that this morning, early this morning in pre-market, prior to 7 o'clock. And it ran up really, really nice. Now, it's coming down right now. It's coming down pretty hard right now. It's back down to 28 bucks, 28 and a half. Had a real nice run up in after hours on Friday. I don't know if anybody caught it in after hours on Friday, but it had a very nice run up in after hours. But let's see if it pops up from here. We just hit a low of 27.81. We'll see if it bounces from here or not. MB? What's that? MB. Master Beef Group, whatever that is. Master Beef. M is in Mary. MB. That one popped just a little bit. Hit Momo scanner, popped up a little bit. One of our Wolfpack members said they heard some buzz going around on social media that this one could be a runner today. So we'll keep an eye on it. MB. That doesn't mean go jump into it. FYI. That doesn't mean go jump into it. I don't want anybody jumping into that and then say, man, that Wolfpack dude told me to go into that and it tanked. Don't do that. There is no lifeguard on duty here. Oh, let's see. STSS kind of going sideways at the moment. Had a nice climb up this morning, early this morning. If you were up with the Wolfpack this morning, early pre-market, I'm talking 4 o'clock in the morning kind of trading, had a nice run on that stock, STSS. Looks like SGN's coming down, PTN's coming down. THTX coming down, Third coming down, Verve pulling down, everything's pulling down. BTOG starting to climb. It's up about 2 pennies. Take a look at that one. It's a 17-cent stock at the moment. BTOG got a little pop there. It's up about 22%. American Rebel coming down. TMC. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and we'll get our 8 o'clock press releases. With any luck, we'll get something nice at 8 o'clock. We need something with some meat on it. We need a good phase 3, positive outcome on a phase 3. We need a merger, a buyout, partnership. We need something that's got some meat to it. It's going to push one of these up. Key Lime, good morning. Thank you. THTX is not halted. It's moving. It's just not moving very quick. There's not a lot of volume coming into it right at the moment, but it's not halted. At least it's not halted on E-Trade. Let's see. 2 minutes. Can you wait 2 minutes? Hello from Canada, Ontario. Colton, good morning. STS at open. I think STS might pump up a little bit today, but I think it's going to come right back down again. I don't think the hype on this stock yet has reached a point where it's going to climb and stay there. Everybody's kind of using this stock right now as a quick money maker. It's getting pumped up. People are making $500, $600, $700 on it, selling off. People are just playing it as a day trade right now. And as they should. But you can see in the last 3 days, if you pull back on the monthly, the last 3 days it's been climbing, but not sustaining the climb. It pumps up, pulls back. It pumps up the next day, pulls back. It pumps up the next day, pulls back. So I think we're going to see that again today. So I would play it very quickly. I would not. That's on STSS. All right, here's the 8 o'clock stuff. PTN, Palatine. Nothing there. We knew about that one already. IKT announces appointment of a new chief financial officer. LRHC granted a 180-day extension from NASDAQ to regain compliance. Sometimes those get some juice. CANF, financial results. CERT, C-E-R-T, preliminary first quarter. Looks like AMC's hitting the scanner a little bit. Complete strategic transformation with successful driver franchise. RDFN. Nothing there. Oh, it doesn't look like any of these 8 o'clock press releases have anything in them that we're looking for. Next. Sale purchase with Total Energies. Is everybody still watching MB? MB, that Master Beef. CXM, Chief Information Officer. CERT, C-E-R-T, announces a $100 million repurchase authorization. $100 million repurchase program. CERT. CANF, C-A-N-F, announces revenue of $670,000 for 2024. Not much. Forbes Best Budgeting. Let's look at MB again. Nothing there. FLL announces first quarter earnings release date. Boy, that stock really dropped, but the bid and ask are much higher, so that one's going to pop from there. Let's see, NXPL, ARTL. ARTL starting to push up just a little bit. I don't have a press release on that one, but it is trying at least to get up over $1. CLNE, Clean Energy, reporting its first quarter financials. OABI, first quarter financials. Let's go back and look at ARTL. ARTL, the one I just mentioned, that one just popped up to 104. CERT, C-E-R-T, is stating their 2025 revenue should be between $415 and $425 million. So it's pumping. C-E-R-T. Not a lot of volume there. Not a lot of volume, but it is moving up. C-E-R-T. HUBC, nothing, turn, nothing, battery facility. Still clicking through press releases. ANIX. ANIX received notice of allowance for a U.S. patent for CAR-T technology. CERT, C-E-R-T again. We'll see if that one pumps. Got about a 25-cent spread on that one, on CERT, which is a little bit high. CANF, C-A-N-F. This is, they put out their financials. It's up and down all over the place. VTAC, that one's pumped and then back down. XAGE. XAGE, announcing execution of a merger agreement with 2020 Biolabs. XAGE. We might be able to sink our teeth into that one if the volume continues to come in here. It's gone from 12 to 23. Volume picking up nicely. It's up 91%. IKT Therapeutics appoints David McIntyre as CFO. American Rebel, AREB, that one tried to push up. Need to see that one above $8. Energy, cancel localized. Same Bob Fish. Let's see there. CMI. XAGE, trying to pump, volume slowly building here. There she goes, come on, 25.5, keep pushing. Let me go back and take a look at that for you, Scott. Let's see. ANIX on their patent news. Patent news is funny. Patent news sometimes will get a reaction out of retail and sometimes it doesn't. It's really a hit and miss. It's one of those press releases where you have to really watch it for a while to see how retail is responding to it. Obviously, right now, they're not responding to that news at all. Patent news is usually kind of hit and miss. Next, NEXT. Nothing there. XAGE, 108%. Wicked up to 27.8. 28, 8. Good morning. XAGE getting a lot of attention here. Up 122%. Let's take a look at the monthly chart here. It's right at, it's just above a previous resistance area. I could see this wicking up maybe to about 39 today if the volume continues to come in and retail really likes this one. I could see this one wicking up to about 39 cents. Ryan, XAGE from 16.5 to 27. Nice trade. Nice grab on that. Sangram. I'm in Florida. I am in Central Florida. Nice, warm, sunny Florida. Now, it's not too warm this morning. It's only 55 degrees here this morning. CERT. Let's go back and look at CERT. C-E-R-T. That's one we gave you a little bit earlier. Talking about their first quarter revenues. They announced a $100 million share buyback authorization. Arsenal Capital, who invested in them, agreed to a 1-year lockup period, meaning the shares that they acquired as an investment, they will not touch or sell for a year. They have upside guidance for quarter one. They see their quarter one at 106 million. The FactSet consensus is 104, so they see a little upside there. They see an 18% year-over-year increase. So all things considered, things look pretty good on that front there with CERT, C-E-R-T. Now, I don't know if anybody went over and took any of it or not. The volume's been pretty low. The spread's been kind of high. But anybody that did bounce over there and take some of that is in the money for sure. We'll see if it continues. Jesse's in at 19 on XAGE. Like I said earlier, I could see this one wicking up to at least 39 on XAGE, but not much higher than that. And it's going to take a lot of volume to get it up that high. But it's been averaging over 2 million shares on every 1 minute candle. It's been averaging over 2 million. This one's got 3 million. This one could pop up over 30 here in just a matter of seconds. And there it is, 30 cents. Nice. So a few of you should be banking pretty good on that one. ADTX announces positive data. ADTX. ADTX. OPTT secures fully VA for international government. Nothing there. CERT. ARI. You got some more press releases that just popped in here at 8:15. All right, now let's go back and look at ADTX on that press release. $3 to $3.67. And the Wolfpack knows, wait on that pullback. Wolfpack knows better. Spike on the news, pulls back. That's where we go. Always wait for that pullback after the news. VIP auction. Good morning. All right, I think that's going to be it. It looks like ADTX might be getting ready to pop here. So you might be able to make some money on that one this morning. And of course, XAGE, if this thing would ever get over 30, look on the 1 minute chart. You'll see this thing is hitting 30 cents and getting rejected at 30. So if we can break through 30 solidly, lots of volume, big spike up through 30, we might get that run to 39. RRGB, celebrate burgers and bottomless fun at Red Robin. That's junk. Let's go back and look at ADTX again. One last time before we say goodbye. ADTX at 355 now. Pulled back. This thing pulled back all the way to 306. Spiked on the news, the pullback, which was what we were waiting on, and it pulled all the way back to 306. And it's back to 348 now after that first initial pullback. So only time will tell what this one does. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. The volume is slowly increasing. Nothing dramatic yet, but it is starting to pop up now. It's at back to 369, 370. We just wicked up to 370. So looking pretty good here. Let's see. And that's about it for news this morning. All right, we will be back on again at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Eastern Time to do after hours trading. Press releases come out in after hours, and we're going to be live calling out the press releases in after hours. Finley James, ADTX, he got it from 325 to 360. Good job. Good trade. So we'll be back on again at 4 o'clock. Hope to see you there. If you can make it, great. If you can't, that's okay too. We will be here regardless. You guys have a great day of trading. Be safe. Keep it green. Watch for those pullbacks. SPY is up $7 this morning, almost 7.5. So I take that as a good sign that perhaps the market might open green today. I think it might. You guys have a good one. I'll see you at 4 o'clock if you can make it. Have a great day. Tell Jay I said hi.